The Red Lipstick Murder. Si, ça mérite. Ok, j'ai pas fait du tout de dégâts de véhicule. Parce que j'ai pas conduit. Ah oui, quand même.
All right, gentlemen, take your seats. Let's get this over before lunch.
Oh non, c'est lui le chef. Oh, je vais... Oh là là, mais non, mais cette brigade-là, moi, je peux pas.
We will all miss Floyd and the steely edge he brought to his police work. The department has arranged a wee drink at the Galway Arms to quench the mighty thirst.
Bah, c'est des crimes, hein. Ah là, par contre, si c'est lui le chef, je vais être... Ah, je suis dans le cambriolage. Je pensais que j'allais être dans la police des mœurs, mais non, cambriolage, d'accord. Ouais, souris pas comme ça, d'accord? T'aurais dû réagir, ok? Ouais, c'est ça, t'as vu la tête qu'il fait, lui? Il réagit comme moi dans la vraie vie, tu vois.
Your first case is the murder of a woman, found last night and bearing all the signs of the werewolf. Get out to the scene, lads.
Ouais.
1947, not 1927. Of course a girl can ask a fella out.
Do you have the address?
It's been all over KGPL.
Non mais lui par contre il est hyper long, donc sorry mais...
Belmont and Glendale.
J'aime bien mon costume là. Oui, je le juge. Hein? C'est pas parce que t'es un personnage principal d'une série que t'es pas sans reproche, ok?
You're behind the wheel.
Ah, ma voiture est différente aussi.
What happened to Rose?
Parker wants the chief's job. Word is it's either going to be him or Thad Green. So they're both clearing the decks.
Where does that leave you, Galloway?
Leaves me saddled with a chump like you, Phelps. I didn't ask for you and I don't want you, so keep it to yourself.
Non, il était joyeux mon personnage,
See if
d'accord?
you can learn something about
Il avait son petit sourire et tout en mode yes, yes.
What did he mean by the werewolf?
Medallion. The Daily News came out calling him the werewolf killer. The Examiner came up with the Black Dahlia.
Were any closer to catching him?
Not a chance. 6 months and hundreds of guys running down.
Non, ça veut dire qu'il a la même tête que toi, Mako, c'est pour ça que tu réagis comme
This
ça.
has anything to do with it.
No, I don't. 90% of murders are domestic, Phelps. Some guy gets into a beef with his wife, he takes it too far. This will be the same. But cutting someone in half and leaving them off the sidewalk, that's a one-off.
Why so many women this year?
Because of the war. You should know that. Guy gets to kill people every day in combat. Comes home, he's expected to take lip from his wife. What do you think's gonna happen?
It's that simple.
Like I said, most of the time it is.
How about a scoop for the Examiner, Galloway? You could use some good press.
Another tramp, another message. Is the werewolf back in business, boys?
Do you have a mother, asshole? A sister? How about showing some respect for this poor woman? Let us do our job, and Detective Galloway will give you a statement later.
He's good, Rusty. He even sounds genuine.
That's Phelps, guys. The war hero. Defending the honor of murdered humps.
You're used to it, Phelps. Moving along, guys. You got your pictures, you got your headlines. Now scram.
Ok. Voilà. C'est parti pour un nouvel épisode dans la série Les Noirs. Je peux pas.
Looks like some kind of puzzle or parlor game.
Non, c'est pas ça. Ah, The Bamba Club.
The Bomba Club. Why steal a table lighter?
C'est trop marrant. Ouais, pourquoi?
It doesn't appear to be connected.
Après, quand on a vu la scène de meurtre,
Victim's bag?
elle était habillée, donc en fait, il l'a déshabillée.
Looks brand new. Can't be the one used on the body.
D'accord. Bon. Là, il y a des traces de pas. Ah, il y a une trace de pas dans le blanc.
What
là.
can you tell me about the shoe prints?
Pointure 41.
Pinker lifted impressions for me to compare back at the lab.
Ok. Vous regardez pas les gens.
What about this wound on the finger?
Ah,
Something removed, a ring most likely. I assume it was taken post-mortem.
ok, donc il y a le bijou manquant.
Could be anything from a baseball bat to a lug wrench. I'll have more details after the BD. Like Dahlia? Tex? Your guess is as good as mine. Could be something to it, or it could be the killer's trying to throw you off the scent. Either way, I'll run tests on the lipstick.
Any idea of the time of death?
From the temperature, I'd say after midnight.
Ok. Bon, ça va. Bon, du coup, il faudrait que je me souvienne de faire quelque chose pour YouTube, du coup, parce que...
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
Fine. Where are we headed?
Le Bamba Club.
You've got to be kidding. We're driving this?
The werewolf?
For my money, a copycat.
We can't
Je sais pas
rule
si
it
je
out.
peux,
We need to work the evidence.
flouter,
You'd love
tu
that,
vois.
wouldn't you? Big head to hang on your wall.
Sinon je cut et je dis bah désolé. Hein.
You've been working evidence on BD case for 6 months.
Bon, les gens, si vous êtes sur YouTube et qu'il y a un gros bout qui a été coupé, c'est normal.
I just
Hein,
started working it today.
Okay, oddshot. What's more likely? The werewolf comes back around, leaving us alone in the court?
He clearly has a thing for power. Power over women. Why not power over the police department as well?
Let me finish. A guy opens his mouth again after 6 months of
je pense que c'est plus simple de couper.
Some opportunities who've been reading about the BD figures, he'll rip off the MO and get himself a freebie.
That's not totally fantastical.
You know, the Examiner,
Après, il me sort
Daily
que je suis
News
pas dans les
might
mœurs.
be
Hein.
coming up in Monaco, but they're terrible.
Première case, non, pas dans les
There's a
mœurs.
reason we didn't get the son of a
family.
bitch after the short murder. It was them, locusts.
Where do you think the werewolf killer is now?
Dead by his own hand, stationed somewhere else with the armed forces. San Quentin, another town, another country, who knows? So, Phelps, I understand you want to turn this into a big case, but it doesn't work like that, all right? A case will come and find you. You can't make it something it ain't, understand?
So you don't think the werewolf has continued to operate in the Los Angeles area?
No chance. Would have found it.
D'accord. En tout cas, ça a l'air ouvert. C'est parti.
Don't know how to dance the bebop.
Gentlemen, what can I get you?
Phelps and Galloway, LAPD. Were you working here last night?
Yes. How can I help, officer?
You can start with your name.
Garrett Mason.
You're the regular bartender on nights?
I'm a temporary barman. I work for an agency. I fill in at bars across town.
Do you remember a woman who came in here last night? 5'7", about 110 pounds, blonde hair, about 40 years of age.
You mean Celine Henry?
Ok, du coup, on a un nom maintenant.
Yes. Do you know anything about her?
I don't. But the owner, Mr. McCall, serves her most nights. Would you like to speak to him?
I would.
Oui, je veux bien.
He sits at the back of the club. Wears a hibiscus. You can't miss him. Is there anything else?
Non, ça ira, merci.
Fire away, Phelps. I'll stay here. I'm a little parched. Pour me 3 fingers of rye.
Regarde-le là. Il me laisse faire tout le travail.
How's your tuna fish salad?
You ought to meet Joe's buddy. He's nice. Really.
Alors, ça va être celui au fond.
Where's that goddamn waitress?
Say, honey, what time
Detective Phelps, LAPD. We're investigating the murder of Celine Henry.
Going to pay for that?
Do you know her?
Celine?
House officer.
Christ.
That's the spirit. Tell me another.
Sure I know her. She and I and Jacob, her husband, we go way back.
She was here last night?
Sure, she's a regular. Celine was a lovely woman.
Ok.
Was Mrs. Henry here with anyone last night?
Not at first. Celine already had quite a head start.
But she attracted attention?
Certainly. A few gentlemen became very enamored with her and her stories. One guy in particular.
Ok, il bouge pas trop. Il cligne pas les yeux, regarde pas sur le côté, donc je pense qu'il dit la vérité.
You know him?
No. He's been in a couple of times.
Did they leave together?
Yes. At around 11. If it helps, I...
Oh bah,
made the
je
guy's
prends.
license plate.
Je prends. Pourquoi il l'a noté d'ailleurs? C'est bizarre.
I think this could be a great help, sir. Thank you.
Pourquoi il a noté la plaque d'immatriculation? Il note toutes les plaques d'immatriculation de tout le monde qui passe?
Mrs. Henry appeared to be missing a ring, torn from her finger, but not her wedding finger.
Celine always wore a red garnet ring on the large side. Larger than life, like Celine herself.
Did she have it a long time?
Sure. Since way back in her flying days.
Did her husband buy it for her?
No, it was before Jacob.
Ouh. Ah, ah, ah. Des petits regards sur le côté là? Hein? Ah.
I think you know where the ring came from, and I think you're gonna tell me.
Okay. I bought it years ago. I carried a torch for Celine in those days. Guess I always have.
Ah.
Old man never knew about it.
Nice.
You know the husband?
Sure I know Jacob. He was in the Corps. He met Celine on a furlough and married her when the war was finished. He put up with a load of shit.
Do you think he killed his wife?
No. No, not in my opinion.
Ah, 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 ah. On regarde pas tout droit comme tout à l'heure, on doute.
So if it wasn't Jacob, then you probably let her out of here with the guy who killed her. How do you feel about that?
Stow the attitude, will ya? I tried to get onto Jacob. I rang him up. Asked him to come pick her up like usual. But he refused. She picked some night to push him over the edge. I rang him back around 11:30, but got no answer.
Ok, ah
Thanks,
nice.
Mr. McCall. You've been a big help. One more thing.
Ah, du coup, ouais, il répondait pas, c'est peut-être lui qui l'a tué.
142 North Union Avenue. God knows I had to send her home in enough cabs to remember that.
Say, honey, what time did you get off the table?
Bah, parce que aussi on réagit ensemble, donc tu m'entends parler, donc tu te dis ah ouais, c'est pas faux, tu vois. Puis t'as le recul parce que tu dis ah ouais, moi j'ai fait ça différemment et tout, tu vois. Hey, mec, on y va là.
Let's get out of here.
Hey, what's the hurry? My school was just
Prends ton
starting to
verre,
warm
on y
up
va.
nicely.
Elle est où la voiture? Ouais.
Can you drive to this one?
And where exactly are we going? You've got to be
Bah quand
kidding.
t'es solo, à mon avis,
We're
tu fais pas
driving
forcément
this?
attention. Moi j'essaie de faire
You
attention quand
find
même.
the booze helps you get through a working day?
Sharpens my investigatory instincts, Phelps.
A smart lawyer might use that to throw out anything you collect today.
A smart man might know it's unwise to stand between the patient and his medicine.
As long as you're not falling over, Rusty, I'll let it slide.
That's mighty kind of you, Phelps. You know, you picked the wrong job with a healthy thirst to
Puis
think.
peut-être que t'as essayé d'aller trop
We
vite.
owe it to
Tu
this
vois.
city to do the best we
Moi, il y a des
can.
moments où je me suis arrêtée, j'ai rien dit
Homicide
pendant
detective,
quelques
that
secondes, j'essaie de
responsibility is
regarder.
all the more serious.
Always the politician.
Après, toi, t'as peut-être essayé d'aller
It's
trop
practical.
rapidement.
Maybe the men combing Hollywood Boulevard after the Elizabeth Short murder were more interested in sniffing out booze than the clues that would have led to her killer.
Yeah, well, if only you'd been.
Sorry pour le bruit, mais je vais devoir bouger.
Betty Short would be alive, the Japs would have spared Pearl Harbor, our ancestors wouldn't have tasted the forbidden fruit.
Minor syntactical error, Detective Galloway. I never claimed to be able to prevent crimes. I only suggested a proficiency in solving them. Guess that's the drink slowing you down.
Oh my God, brother, oh brother. Worse than I could
Il est
ever
en train de se
imagine.
battre dans la voiture, yes. Ok. Nice. On va toquer. On va voir s'il y a quelqu'un. Par contre, la porte est la fenêtre est grande ouverte là, non? C'est marrant que la fenêtre à gauche là elle est différente.
Wait here a second.
Ah non, elle est pas ouverte. Ok. Ah! Là par contre celle-là elle est ouverte. Allez, ouvre-moi cette porte.
Side window's been jimmied. Looks like somebody's creeped the joint.
Ok. Parfois pour avoir l'angle c'est difficile hein.
You said I had to go back, Doctor.
The fires are cathartic. They allow you to confront your past.
You said the house would be empty.
Are you taking the medication I have prescribed?
Du coup il a cramé la maison
You
avec
said
les
the
gens
house
dedans.
would be empty. I heard them screaming.
Circumstances were unfortunate.
Oh là là
My
lui.
colleagues had made all the necessary
You
arrangements.
said the house would be empty. You're killing me.
The deaths were unfortunate, but you have dealt with
Oh
death
là là,
before.
non mais lui aussi là. Non mais il y a plein de personnages que je n'aime pas du tout dans ce jeu, c'est ouf.
How can I find peace?
Toi tu vas filer un mauvais coton là. Là toi je t'attrape. Sérieux quoi.
I doubt it.
Donc non. Après j'ai vu qu'il y avait un petit message. Oh, lol. Ça m'a fait peur. Il y avait un petit message sur la... Ah, une petite clé par terre.
No good to me.
Ah, ok. Alors qu'il y a une clé sur le sol, comme ça, tu sais pas à quoi ça correspond, mais tu te dis pas, peut-être. Ah, d'ailleurs, il y a le... Il y a le téléphone. Ah.
Size 9s.
40
Above
et demi.
average for a lady.
Ah, est-ce que ce serait lui qui mettrait des chaussures? Après, je connais pas Je connais pas la pointure de la fille. Non, ça sert à rien.
Not sure this means much.
Écoute, justement, on n'en sait rien. Hein. Tu dis ça comme si... Comme si un homme ne pouvait pas mettre d'escarpins. C'est quoi cette...
burglar used the pry bar. Why did you
Ce
keep the
jugement
door
que tu
in?
portes.
You think I'm gonna climb through a broken window in a $30 suit? You got another thing coming, Buster.
Ok, donc il y a une effraction en tout cas. Si tu dessoules, tu peux venir me retrouver à l'appartement 2. Ok, donc il y a quelqu'un à l'appartement 2. Et c'était Jacob.
Celine and Jacob are obviously having problems. It speaks to motive.
Crime scene evidence still weighs against it being the husband, but Jacob could give us something to go on. One of my exes drank like this, you'd be feeling the back of my hand.
Call in burglary and get technical services out here. I'll talk to the neighbors.
Don't take all day about it, Phelps. I'll get nasty when I'm thirsty.
Bon, laisse-moi prendre le téléphone.
Operator, message for KGPL.
Putting you through now.
Cole Phelps, badge 1247.
Qu'est-ce qu'il a demandé?
How could I help, detective?
I need a registered owner on a license plate.
Ah, nice.
28899.
Yes, detective. I'll need to contact the DMV. Shall I relay the details via KGPL?
Please. Thank you.
Nice. Comme ça, je vais pouvoir savoir à qui ça appartient. Ah.
Galloway, homicide, badge number 564. Requesting technical services for a suspected 459 at 142
Ok.
North Union.
Ah, la boîte à bijoux. Ah, la bague n'est pas là.
Tiffany. The rest of the stuff is junk. Might explain the missing ring.
Tiffany, c'est du toc. Ok, je ne savais pas.
Optimistic, Cole.
Écoute. Ok, non, c'est là. Ah, j'ai loupé quelque chose? Ah, la photo.
A regular Amelia Earhart per day.
Ah, tu vois, on voit la bague.
The ring looks distinctive.
Donc si on la trouve, la bague, on la reconnaîtra. Donc il y a que des trucs qu'on a déjà trouvés. Bon. J'ai bien fait de continuer à chercher un petit peu. Est-ce que là, il y a quelque chose de spécial?
Nope.
Ok, on va pouvoir parler aux voisins. Est-ce qu'on peut sauter? Ah, bonjour. Ah bah nice, vous rentrez au bon moment, madame.
LAPD. Are you acquainted with Celine Henry, Miss?
Horgan. Jennifer Horgan. I've known Celine for more than 10 years. Our children grew up together. What's going on, officer?
Did you see Mrs. Henry go out last night?
Well, I'm no busybody, you understand, but Celine had been drinking. And she and poor, long-suffering Jacob had a terrible row. I think Jacob may have given her a black eye.
Ah.
He stormed out and she went back inside.
Did he come back?
No. Celine was listening to music and shouting until she left around 10 p.m. She was very drunk to have been driving. But she is not the sort of person you can stop from doing something when her dander is up. What is this about, officer? Is Celine all right?
I'm afraid Mrs. Henry has been murdered, ma'am.
Murdered? Oh my God.
Mais du coup, on sait qu'ils se sont disputés.
I'm afraid I need to go and sit down.
Ok. L'appartement 2, où est-ce qu'on peut le trouver? On va voir avec lui là, est-ce qu'on peut lui parler? On va voir là, est-ce qu'on peut toquer? Ok. Du coup, on peut pas passer par derrière, ça c'est sûr. C'est quoi ces bruits? On peut pas toquer là non plus. Ok, bon bah je pense que du coup c'est mort. Hein. Va peut-être falloir aller ailleurs. Ok, bon bah rien, je peux rien faire. Du coup on va prendre la voiture, on va essayer de bouger, voir si la plaque d'immatriculation est... Est-ce qu'il lui a demandé de faire? Je sais plus ce qu'il lui a demandé de faire.
You know the way. You can drive.
Fine. Where are we
Voilà.
headed?
Chez Jacob. On va aller chez Jacob.
You gotta be kidding. We're driving this?
Let's see what Jacob has to say for himself.
I don't think Jacob is our man, but we should see what he has to say.
Jacob Henry had a violent argument with his wife last night. He's looking more and more likely.
For my money, the broad keeps the house looking like that, so probably deserved it. Skipper says bring him in. Keep the hacks off our backs for a while.
Fine by me.
So it ain't the werewolf killer after all. Good to see you've come to your senses, Cole.
I always said work the evidence. I only stipulated a connection to the BD killer as an avenue of investigation we should leave open. And as far as I'm concerned, it still is.
Okay, Phelps, we go in hard. You follow my lead.
D'accord. Et il a sorti son pistolet, pourquoi? Après c'est appartement 2 je crois.
You Jacob Henry?
Yeah. Who's asking?
LAPD. You're under arrest for the murder of your wife, Celine Henry.
Murder? Celine?
Save the dramatics
Oh my
for
God.
RKO, pal. You got bigger problems.
What the hell are you talking about? You come in here, you tell me that Celine is...
Take a seat, Mr. Henry.
she's-
We're gonna have a look around, then we'll talk.
Jesus.
Il a pas l'air...
Sorry.
Je sais pas s'il a l'air au courant. Après peut-être que c'est du cinéma. Hein. On va d'abord aller vers le fond.
I get even the slightest sense that you're a flight risk, pal.
Donc là je peux pas aller par là, d'accord. Du coup... Une batte de baseball. Il y a une tache dessus. Eh, ça aurait pu faire le coup sur le crâne. Hein.
You think the atmosphere's thick in here? Wait till you try the gas.
Ah.
He'll be back in.
Qu'est-ce que c'est que ça? Ah, merci de votre offre, je voudrais que vous vous occupiez de ma femme.
What to do about the old lady.
Oh, ok. Donc c'est peut-être pas lui qui s'en occupait, mais il a peut-être demandé à ce qu'on s'en occupe. Ah, alors, il chose du combien?
Size 11.
45. Je crois que c'est trop, je crois que c'est 41 le tueur. Hein. Ok. Derrière d'avoir rien d'autre. On va lui parler.
Ask him some questions. Keep it simple. I'll do the rest.
Ok.
So who could have killed Celine? Where did she go last night, Jacob?
A bar, I suppose. Look, I don't know.
Tu me regardes pas dans les yeux, toi? Qu'est-ce que... Voilà. Donc, il savait pas. Sauf que c'est faux. Oui, il y a le mec... Il y a l'autre qui l'a appelé.
Look, I'm telling you, I don't know.
Il y a l'autre qui l'a appelé. Donc, c'est où? Ah, voilà. Il lui a téléphoné. Donc, forcément, il le sait.
The bartender there.
Oui.
He calls me if things are getting out of hand, and I go and I bring her home. He called me last night. I said no.
Oui, bah tu savais où elle était.
Phone rang a couple more times after that. I ignored it. I'm gonna have to live with that.
Ouais, mais j'ai lu un truc comme quoi tu voulais tuer ta femme, hein, donc
Last night, I went to see her. We talked. Things got a little out of hand. I left.
Ok, il me regarde dans les yeux, il a pas l'air de bouger. Puis c'est ce qui s'est passé. Donc je pense que là...
You don't remember what time you last saw your wife alive?
Look, I'm sorry.
Comment il lui met genre la culpabilité. Vous savez pas quand est-ce que vous avez vu votre femme vivante pour la dernière fois?
Might have been a little later, but right around 9.
Ok.
Why did you kill her, Jacob? Things will go better if you come clean about it.
That's a lousy thing to say. I never gave up on my wife.
Ah, il me regarde pas. Et monsieur, j'ai un petit papier qui prouve le contraire là par contre. Hein.
I don't believe you, Jacob.
Lui, je le sens bien. Hein.
I think you didn't have the guts to do it yourself, so you had someone else do it.
You want to back that up with something, big mouth?
Ah, yes.
Huh?
Bah oui, bien sûr. Menace de mort, voilà.
The note by the phone suggests you meant her harm.
You want the truth? Truth is, I was
Ah.
sick to death of her. I was trying to have her committed.
We're still gonna need you to come downtown, Mr. Henry.
We can get this all down on paper, Jacob. How you got fed up with your wife and how you figured killing her would bury all your troubles.
Kill my own wife?
She was a lush and a tramp, and you just couldn't stand it anymore.
Shut your goddamn mouth.
So now you're gonna tell me you loved her? Ah, the DA goes all gooey over remorse, Jacob.
Ah, ah.
You're awful hot under the collar for an innocent man, Mr. Henry.
What's this bunker?
Voilà. On arrête. Ça suffit maintenant.
Call it in and get a squad car dispatched. And check for messages. I'll keep old Slugger here company.
Ouais, on va avoir notre prochain...
Operator, give me dispatch.
Le chapeau magique, yes.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need a patrol unit to transport a suspect back to Central.
Certainly, Detective. You have a message from the coroner. Do you wish to be put through?
Oui, oui, oui.
Yes,
Passe.
ma'am.
Carruthers,
It's Phelps.
I've completed the autopsy. Several wounds to the head from a blunt metal instrument. Closest match would be a socket wrench handle.
So the cause of death was the blunt.
No, the blows to the head surprisingly were not fatal.
T'imagines?
Death was from hemorrhage and shock from the fractured ribs and multiple
Du coup, tu sais, il a frappé à la tête et tout, mais elle est restée vivante pendant longtemps, quoi.
He's some kind of sex fiend. The tissues of the anus were bruised about 1/8 of an inch, but no trace of semen in the anus.
Ah, il lui a enfoncé le truc dans le... Il lui a enfoncé le truc dans les fesses en plus. Oh là 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 là.
Operator,
Les
give me
histoires commencent à
R&I.
devenir glauques. Hein.
Any word on an owner for that vehicle? License was 2boy8899.
Yes, Detective. The plate belongs to a brown 1936 Pontiac. Registered owner is one Alonzo Mendez of 402 South Fremont Street, apartment 16.
Thanks.
Ok, on va pouvoir y aller.
Any other messages?
One, Detective. From Captain Donnelly. He wants any and all
Oui,
suspects
c'est ça.
returned to Central. Interviews to be set up immediately.
Got it. We're coming in.
Celle qui s'est fait agresser, mais je veux dire...
You can drive.
And where exactly are we going?
Appartement de Mendez. Eh, tu sais qui je suis? Moi, je suis de la police, ok? Tu me klaxonnes pas comme ça?
Carruthers said she took a real pounding.
Maybe if he had been a little firmer in the beginning, he wouldn't be in this situation now.
I imagine that Neanderthal routine is a big hit with the ladies, Galloway.
Women love me, Phelps. I have no complexity. They know exactly what they're gonna get.
Non, d'un côté, on a un macho et l'autre, il ne se souvient pas de sa femme. Donc, c'est nice. Nous avons une bonne équipe hein, à ce niveau-là. Ah, il y a un mec qui s'appelle Wolf. Ok, c'est le 16.
Mendez, apartment 16.
C'est au 4e étage, ok. Allez. Ouais, c'est un jeu d'enquête, du coup. En fait, c'est ça. On fait des petites enquêtes, on découvre ce qui s'est passé.
Don't bother knocking, just kick the door in.
Ah.
Take a look around and see what you can find.
Ah, il a pas le fait à lui dire 2 fois, en tout cas.
Not everything here is going to be relevant.
Eh, il y a 2 petites clés qui se ressemblent comme 2 gouttes d'eau et tu les veux pas? Pousse-toi là. Une boîte d'œufs. Ouais, je pense pas que ce soit à lire.
Circumstantial. It doesn't appear to be connected.
Ok, donc c'est pas dans la cuisine. Ah.
I doubt it.
Ok. Bon, oh, un pistolet.
Don't think this is anything.
Comment ça, le pistolet n'est pas dans l'histoire? Oh, ah bah. Tu vois? Le rouge à lèvres utilisé.
Brothers could match the color and brand of the body.
Tiens. Tu vois, hop. Oh non, c'est ce qui lui a enfoncé dedans, dans les fesses et tout. Oh. Terrible.
Consistent with Celine's injuries, and the blood can be typed.
Ouais, je pense que c'est aussi avec ça qu'il lui a cassé le crâne.
We have the murder weapon. We better get Pinker down here.
Why keep it? Why not throw it away?
Think these clowns are geniuses? Thank your stars you caught a break. Captain Donald will begin to like you.
Hey, what gives? LAPD, you're under arrest.
Ah, il va courir.
Do not lose that son of a bitch. I'll go get our wheels.
Mendez, stop right there.
Mais comment il a couru aussi vite? Il faut que je...
You don't need to do this, Alonzo.
Mince, j'ai perdu du temps, j'avais pas vu où il était.
Get in and drive.
Putain, il est où mon frein à main déjà? Je me sens plus la touche. Pousse-toi! Ouais, mais je suis en pleine course-poursuite, mec. C'est bon, hein, on me rappelle pas.
I got an idea. Get him next to my window, Cole. Keep me alongside his vehicle, and I'll stop the son of a bitch. Phelps, you gotta get me closer.
Woo!
You're under arrest for the murder of Celine Henry. Show me your hands.
Sa voiture a explosé. Bah j'ai pas de permis hein, donc je t'avoue que... Mais si, t'inquiète. Y'a aucun risque avec moi. Prenez sa pointure quand même.
I ain't saying a goddamn thing.
Que s'il fait du 41, c'est certainement lui du coup. Ou ça se trouve ils ont organisé le truc à deux, forcément.
You did a grand job, lads. Phelps, that's quite a way to acquit yourself in your first outing as a homicide investigator. It seems the city has a new and vengeful guardian. Considering the evidence against your suspect and the thoroughness with which a report was compiled, I foresee a safe passage through the courts, and the DA agrees with me. Brutality on a scale such as this deserves retribution. The people and the press of this city demand it.
Ah. Ils lui ont pas fait de verre. Chais. Du coup c'est fini? Ok. Ah il me manque un indice. Mais j'ai quand même fait le truc héroïque.